What's going on, guys? It's Aquatics from OSACorals.com, and welcome to the Keep On Reefing Expo here in Groton, Connecticut. This is our first expo that we're putting on, and it has been absolutely fantastic. The turnout's been amazing, and I want to show you guys. We're going to take you inside and check it out.
So we're here down at the Keep On Reefing Expo 2018, the first show. This thing is huge. This thing's just absolutely a success so far. So we're having a great time down here. We got our booth right here, Ocean State Aquatics. Everything's perfect. We got a whole booth behind us, Fritz Salt booth. It looks incredible here. If everybody was down here, they would actually be blown away by how much work we did to get this done. 1 year was absolutely perfect. I think everything is really, really cool. All the vendors I've talked to so far have said that this is absolutely perfect for them. All the people that have come in the door so far have said this is just mind-blowing to them. So I really enjoy it. I hope everybody else enjoys it. And keep on reefing, baby. Woo!
So, guys, this is Greg. And Greg, do me a favor. First of all, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Greg from Richmond.
Yeah, now,
Hopefully.
Greg is a customer of ours who he's a diehard, loves coral, absolutely loves it. And it's not even 11 o'clock yet. Show opened at 10, and look at the bags you got.
Great show.
That's awesome.
I think the biggest show I've ever seen on the first year.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm thrilled. Yep. I'm wicked thrilled about it. No, but thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it.
Okay, Scott, we'll see you.
Awesome. What's going on, guys? So we're with Peter Cherrick from Reef News Network.
What's up, everybody?
The coolest podcast available. Check it out on iTunes. Peter, want to introduce yourself and explain what you guys got going on?
Thanks, Scott. Yeah, my name's Peter Cherrick. With my co-host Jeremy St. Louis, we run the Reef News Network. It's a weekly podcast dedicated to everything that you see going on around here. We talk about the saltwater aquarium hobby. We talk about conservation, reef keeping, all kinds of things that are pertinent to you. We try to keep it to an audience that everybody can enjoy, from beginners to advanced aquarists, and always have fun doing it. Always a good laugh, always a good time. So we're super psyched to be here and be part of this event.
What's one of your favorite parts about doing a trade show like this?
You know, for me, it's to get to talk with other like-minded people. That's really kind of what drove us to do the podcast, was to be able to share with people in this industry, talk about things we love. I could talk about my tanks and corals and stuff all day long. So to be here, be immersed amongst all these people, have people stop by, say hi, ask a question, give feedback, or go talk to somebody as they're looking at corals. It's just awesome. It's really everything that this hobby's about.
Where can they find you? Any questions? People want to know about Reef News Network. Where do they find you?
You can find us all over. ReefNewsNetwork.com is our website. From there, you can get each episode weekly. Otherwise, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, all your mainstreams. We're pretty much everywhere you can get a podcast. We're there. We're on Facebook. Anywhere you can find us, Reef News Network. Look for it. You'll find us.
Hi, I'm Stefano from Polyplab.
Yeah, no, that's it. So, Stefano, what do you have going on here? Polyplabs from Canada, which is absolutely cool, came on down to the Keep On Reefing Expo, and one of the most famous products available on the market today is ReefWeeds. We also got Polyp Booster. What do you have going on, and what general product awareness?
General product awareness? Well, wow. Okay, so definitely the ReefWeeds and the Polyp Booster, you guys are well versed on those.
Yep.
It's the perfect hot sauce that works together in conjunction with each other. So one's going to create a feeding response, and then the other will just absolutely feed your corals and grow the corals perfectly. Medic is a reef-safe product that will prevent ick and oodium in your aquarium. After that, actually, other products that not that many people are well versed on is our primer. So it's a proprietary potassium dip that's used to clean off your coral from any parasites, RTN, Montipora eating nudibranchs, and so forth. It does also kill red bugs, but it doesn't get the eggs, though.
Yeah.
That everybody has to watch out for those.
And that's a common thing with any products. You're not going to find anything that really kills eggs. And the other one I want to get into is Refueled. So let's tell us more about that.
Okay, great. So this is our advanced product line.
Yep.
What it does is it creates an ultra-low nutriment system in the aquarium, Scott.
That's awesome.
Okay, so we have bacteria that we're going to be dosing daily, and also the refuel line that'll be dosed daily. So what that'll do is it'll consume your nitrates and phosphates in your aquarium.
Ah, it's awesome to know. That's
And
great.
with that product there, then you'd have to add amino acids and plus to the tank.
No, that sounds awesome. That's great.
Yeah,
That's the whole line from Polyplab. Well, what we have here available today at the trade show. Awesome product awareness, and we're so glad to have you down at the Keep on Reefing Expo.
awesome. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no problem.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. What's going on, guys? We're with Larry Dressel from Agcore Technologies, one of my favorite people, home right in Cranston, Rhode Island, and we are checking out just the evolution of his booth. We remember last year at the OSACorals conference, but this year here at the Keep on Reefing Expo. Check out everything you have going on. Want to explain what is this madness?
Absolutely. This is all about live feed. So we have phytoplankton right here, made up of our spirulina. We have a dope brine shrimp, or Artemia, right here, and it's got some babies in it. This is also Artemia. These are about 5 days old, and these are Tisbe copepods. All great for corals, for fish.
Now, these are available. Are you able to order these online? These available through like products? Can we pick them up at our LFS? Where would we get this?
Absolutely online, agcorefishfood.com, or you can go to some of our great retailers such as OSA.
This is absolutely fantastic. And of course, we can't forget the original massive spirulina farm and the original product. They have the flake food, they have the dry formula, and one of my favorites that we use every day in the shop is the LPS powder, which is fantastic for growing and propagating your corals.
Absolutely. It's a blend of zooplankton and phytoplankton, which is our spirulina product. And also we put in some of our brine shrimp too.
Make sure you check out Agcore Technologies at Agcore Fish Foods at Facebook.com. We are here with one of our big sponsors of the show, Eric of Rock Hard Reefs. So when we get about corals and propagation and things like that, it comes right down to the start of it, and what we're doing is we're putting those onto something like a plug. This is where it starts off from. Eric, want to explain about what you guys have going on at Rock Hard Reefs?
Sure. Basically what we do is a lot of custom ceramics, frag mounts, stuff like that. We do basically a standard black color. I guess the ceramic is a much harder product than what's out there in the market today.
So what Eric also has on is different products between different disc, and also you can see the plates here. Also what I really like about is his signature series, that we have our own custom ones that Eric made just for our shop. So when you buy frags and corals from us, you can actually tell where they came from. So it's kind of how we brand mark our corals. I love the way these look from here. Also understanding, like when we get into SPSs like Aquatics, the smaller plugs, these are great for that. And the other thing is too, you can sit them right inside a reef rack or anything like that. What else would you say was one of your bigger selling items at a Reef Expo like this?
Definitely the plugs and the tiles. I mean that's my main thing right now. Yeah, different style plugs, different style tiles.
I like this one. So this one is the new one. He just released this one at the show, and what I like about this is the way he did these plugs. These are easy to cut off, and you might be like, why is that important? Well, when you're gluing a frag, you don't want this big stick hanging out. So if you can clip that off and just glue the bottom base of it, it looks awesome. Guys, make sure you check out Rock Hard Reefs. It's great. What's going on, guys? It's Scott Crow from OSA, and we're here with Will from Coral Reef Connection. And what I want to talk to Will about is Will does a lot of these shows, like a lot. Want to explain to us about that?
So basically, we're a local brick and mortar fish store in Reading, Pennsylvania. We do about 26 shows a year. We travel all over the East Coast and Midwest. Last week we were in North Carolina here. This week we're in Groton, Connecticut. Next week, Grand Rapids, Michigan. So basically we pack up half the store. We go to a show, we meet great people, great vendors, hang out, sell some coral, have a good time.
Now, what's one of your favorite parts about doing a trade show like this?
Basically, the best part of doing a trade show for me is just networking with other vendors, meeting new hobbyists, and just making new relationships and friends in different areas.
One of the other things I want to talk about is you got some awesome LPSs. Like you got trachees, we got clams, you got torches. What is your personal favorite when you're looking at a show?
At a show, my personal favorite is either my rainbow trachees or my meat corals.
That's awesome. I absolutely love it. The fire is real. This looks so good. If somebody wanted to get a hold of you, how would they find you?
They can go to www.coralreefconnection.com or look up Coral Reef Connection on Facebook.
It's awesome. I thank you so much.
Thank you. Great show.
That's awesome. We are with Rachel Fogel of ReefWeeds, one of the world's most famous UV artists. And you can recognize from internet all over, from Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, her paintings everywhere. And probably one of the most recognizable UV artists in the US. It's so cool for you to be here. And what you guys don't know, she pretty much put this show on. She put the dedication into it. And it's so cool seeing this now with everybody going into it. And looking at this booth is amazing. You got to see all the artwork. How is this? Describe to us about the work and dedication you put into in the UV art.
Well, you know, it was something where I had a reef tank and I wanted something that went over my tank that would, you know, take advantage of the blue light spill. So I said, you know, I'm going to buy some UV paint, and I still don't have a painting hanging over my tank, but I put them up on Instagram and it just kind of took off. So for me, it was surprising. I've been painting for like 30 years, but more traditional stuff. So when this got really popular, just like I said, it totally surprised me. It wasn't what, you know, I expected, but I'm really enjoying it. And, you know, being in this hobby and as a hobbyist, and then doing something that can get me involved in the industry as well, I really love it.
Did you think it was going to become as big as it is?
No, never. It was totally shocking to me.
It is absolutely massive. You can't go anywhere in the industry without seeing like a ReefWeeds painting or hearing about it. And it's so cool seeing it because they do from like these small ones all the way. How big is the Reef Koi series?
That is, the Reef Koi series is 48 inches by 60 inches. So it's 4 feet by 5 feet. It's big.
It's huge. And then like one of my favorite ones that you have at this show today is, I love the orange Accordia. That is insane. The style, this is like a brand new product style for her, and it's so cool looking because I feel like this is the first time we saw the style as we get to watch you grow and grow, and as it keeps getting bigger and bigger. This is awesome.
Thank you, Scott.
I love it. I love it. What's the big plans for ReefWeeds coming up?
Well, I'm going to be at Reefapalooza, New York, right across from your booth.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. And then I actually have some surprises coming up with Marine Depot, where I will have prints available for sale through Marine Depot. So that's actually, you know, I'm really excited about that, and that's going to be kind of the next level. So
the other thing I want to talk about is the dedication you put into this show, getting everybody together, all the marketing and everything like that. How do you like describe that? Because I know that was not easy.
Well, you know, you did all the hard work, so I just did what you said and ran with it. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been obviously frustrating and a lot of work, but for us to be able to put stuff together and all of a sudden see it come to fruition, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I mean, we were nervous nobody was going to show up, and it's been, you know, I'm not nervous about that anymore.
This turnout is insane. I can't even get over it. And it's so cool seeing that and the passion for it. I just want to say thank you so much, and make sure to check out ReefWeeds. Want to hit them up with your Instagram and Facebook?
Yes, it's ReefWeeds, so if you search ReefWeeds on Instagram, it'll pop up. I'm more active on Instagram than Facebook, but I'm on Facebook as well. So.
And don't forget the .com.
.com, ReefWeeds.com.
Thank you, Rachel.
Keep on reefing.
Guys, this is Donnie. Donnie's from Wet Pets, and what's cool about Donnie is he's a retailer, so a full retailer. He's a professional in this industry, and he was at this show. Now, Donnie, being a professional, being a full retailer, why do you get into shows like this?
I enjoy doing the shows, one, because they're fun, and then I also really enjoy it's a great advertising thing. I get to see all my customers in one place at one time, meet new ones, draw people into the store. We actually have coupons out, make sure you snag one. And it gets a lot of people in the door, and it's a lot of fun.
You got corals everywhere. We got different lights. We got fish. We got clowns. The diversity here is absolutely awesome. When you go into these shows, do you know what you're planning on selling? Is there a certain hot item you know what to bring, or is it different every show?
So whatever hot item you think it is, it won't be. So I bring that one, and then I bring those back, and something else is the new hot one, is generally how it goes.
How do these shows do for you as a retail store? Do you feel like you get a lot of people back to the retail store after these?
I do. Like with this setup, it's huge. Like we worked on it yesterday from 9 a.m. till midnight, and then today I was here at 8:30, and I won't be done before midnight. So we do make some money, but it's definitely, we're doing it more for the advertising than than the profits on the actual show. But I do feel like right after the show for weeks I'll get people coming in, and then even months later people who, oh yeah, I met you at the show and I was looking for somewhere cool to go, and they come in and check us out, and it's really cool to see people that you met, you know, months ago coming in the store and they remember you and everything else.
No, it's totally awesome. And one of the things I want to talk about Donnie was definitely the one that pushed me to do this show, and it was nerve-wracking, but I gotta say the turnout was pretty good. How are you feeling about it?
I feel like I told him on day one it was going to be good and stop with this. I hope it's all right. I hope it's good. Even last night, I just hope everyone shows up. And I said, shut up with the hope. It's going to go well.
And it's awesome.
And yeah, it's cranking right now.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Anything you want to add? How would they get a hold of you? If somebody was looking for you, how would they find Wet Pets?
They can look us up on our website, wetpetsemporium.com. They can call us. If you just Google Wet Pets or Wet Pets Vernon, we're going to pop right up. If you know Scott, obviously he's got my information, along with most of the guys here. But yeah, if you need anything, just come talk to us. We'll be glad to help you out.
Don't forget to check out Wet Pets in Vernon, Connecticut.
Thank you.
That's awesome. All right, guys, it is no secret we are here with my favorite products, especially when it comes to salt, the RP Pro Mix. Make sure you check out Fritz Aquatics. We're here with Jess. Jess has come down. These guys are out of Texas. This is awesome for you guys to come up here to Connecticut. Want to explain why you do shows like this?
Oh gosh, I mean, why wouldn't we do shows like this? We get to connect with the consumers, the hobbyists, get to support our dealers like OSA. No, I mean, it's all around. It's about education, fun. Why wouldn't we?
Yeah, no, this is awesome. So you're seeing a lot of different products. You're seeing the Pro Mix is what we use every day in the store and all our corals. The cool thing about this show is Fritz just unreleased their brand new, their high out, the red Pro box, and that's this one right here. So this is the first time you're going to see this as it actually ships out this week. And this is a high alkalinity salt mix.
Yep. So between 10 and 12 alkalinity, where our blue box you're going to see between 8 and 9 more so. So higher alk, we had a big consumer demand over the past year. And with Fritz, just like all of our products, we take what the feedback is and we bring it to our labs and we work with our chemists and our biologists to really bring it to fruition for you guys.
One of the things I want to get into is how many shows a year do you guys think you do? As Fritz doing these shows, what do you think is most important?
I think it's education, really just hearing what the people want and connecting with them. We're in this amazing hobby together, so it's all about, taking care of each other and learning from one another. I think that's really the most important part that comes from the shows.
One of my favorite things about Fritz Aquatics is the backing of the community in the industry. They have the strongest back, I'm going to say, out of anyone in this entire industry. One of my favorite things is the 50 Stores in 5 Days tour, which got huge on YouTube, but understanding how important it is for a dealer to carry out for the idea of a retail store, where they're not focusing on online sales, to make it for the everyday retailer be able to compete against things like Amazon or anything like that. That is the wave of the future. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh gosh, I mean, I'm sure you're the same. We've talked about this a few times, but I'll never forget the first time I walked into a fish store as a child and just instantly fell in love. And then to have somebody behind the counter who can kind of come out and really guide you through what you can and can't do, and the things to watch out for. I mean, that is a memory I'll never forget, and you don't get that with online. It's just so important to support our local fish stores, and
I love seeing that, supporting the everyday brick and mortar store. I just want to say, if you guys are looking for Fritz, make sure you find Fritz on Facebook, Fritz Aquatics, or anywhere else you can hit him up.
Gosh, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, on our website, fritzaquatics.com, or at any of the shows. We'll be in California doing a show next week, so we're all over the place.
And if you haven't checked it out, make sure you check out Coral Fish 12G, 50 stores in 5 days.
Like and subscribe.